Hey guys, welcome to Nebula RSPS. My name is Epix the Mouse. So today I'm on Nebula, one of the best custom private servers out there right now, I promise you. This is going to be my new from scratch series. I'm going to be doing it on this server where I'm going to show you guys how to make a new account and how to make bank on it super fast. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, welcome back. So we're going to get started off by getting all of our stats to level 50 with the exception of PvP and also summoning. Those stats are not necessary to actually do raids, which is awesome. So that's two less skills that we have to worry about to be able to make bank. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this to the pouch. I actually need the cash to begin with to be able to level up these skills. The skills are actually pretty cool because you can just click on the ones that you want to work on and it will teleport you to it. Like click on fishing for instance and it'll teleport you exactly where you need to go, which is really cool. So if you click your spell book or even if you click here on teleports, it'll bring up a menu for you so that way you can take a look to see what exactly is going on in the server. So you got a bunch of like actual monsters that you can start with, it gives you a drop table, all of that. And one of the other really cool things about this is that you can actually examine all of the rewards, and it'll tell you exactly what they're worth and when you dissolve them, which is actually really cool because they have an invention skull tool. So that's really cool. You just dissolve stuff kind of like how you would on regular RuneScape, so it's pretty neat. Alright guys, now that we're back home, we're actually going to start getting into our melee care. That's going to be the best route. I would say range or magic is probably going to be the best skills for combat wise and DPS wise. The best place to start is going to be either Rock Crabs, Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle. So since we're actually looking for a range, which is what the build that I'm going to go with and what I prefer, is going to be Bulbasaur. Sorry. And we're going to teleport there really quickly. One thing that I'd like to touch on is the money pouch. You can actually convert all of these coins into orbs or bill stacks, which the actual currency in the game is orbs. Once you do that, you cannot actually revert it, but in most instances you don't really need cash. So I'm just going to add this to my pouch because I need it for skills, training skills and whatnot to get all of them to base 50. So let's get started on killing these guys. You do get pretty quick XP on these, so you'll get max range pretty fast, as well as the Constitution, which is actually 1200 in the server, so that's pretty cool too. So I'm just going to fast forward it, and once we hit 99, that's when we'll move on to getting 99 prayer and kind of go from there. Alright guys, so that's actually the first kill. That didn't take too long at all. That was actually fairly quick, and you do get like a lot of coins when you kill stuff most of the time. It has a pretty good drop rate. So you can actually click on all of these, and basically it'll show you, it'll give you a list of like what everything drops, and you can do it for all the monsters. Sorry guys, hold on. If you actually press : toggle, it'll actually disable the leveling system for the low levels, because that can be pretty annoying. So let's right click and show drops, and it'll show PBM box, what the drop rate is on it. The value, I wouldn't really go based off of it because sometimes that can be inaccurate. You can examine each and everything, which is pretty cool. It'll give you a good estimate, but I would base it off of the community and what it's going for at that time. But you can get all of this training army, which is great. PBM boxes always sell. PBM tickets are pretty essential, especially when it comes to invention, so always collect those. And yeah guys, the PBM boxes just give you like a bunch of random like barrow stuff and a bunch of like armors and stuff like that, so it's great. So collect those if you can, sell them for a little extra cash in the beginning. That's what I would recommend. But once I hit 99, that's when I'll stop it and show you guys what we're going to do next.
To a total of 8,000, which definitely, it's not bad. It's not bad. We can almost afford a minigun now. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to buy a bow. And these archer tickets, basically every kill you get a ticket from the Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Bulbasaurus and Charmander and stuff. Basically what we're going to do with this is we're actually going to go into the shop, and you can also click on the Bulbasaur Archer shop too as well. this way's just a little bit faster. So you can actually buy upgrade orbs for tickets, and you can actually buy the upgrade orb packs, which is really, really cool. But 7,000 tickets is a lot to actually spend here. So I don't think we're going to quite do that. That way would be a little inefficient. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to purchase the Leafy Longbow so we can actually get an upgrade on it, see the stats and all the stuff. So as you can see, it's 140 compared to 70, so that's significantly better. So I think we're actually going to use that for a little while. So we're at 93 range right now, and as you can tell, it's hitting a lot harder. So the faster you upgrade your levels, it's going to substantially increase for you guys. So that's one really, really cool aspect of this server as well. You're not holding yourself back constantly. It's always going to be something new, and basically we're just gonna push through, guys. That's what we're gonna do. It's boring in the beginning stages, but once you get up to like the middle tier stuff or even the lower higher end tiers, basically that's when you can actually make a lot more money. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and you guys will start to see the progression very, very quickly here shortly. Because we already got some vote bones, which is actually really, really cool. That's what we need. And every single time you kill a monster, and like I said, you gotta get 50 NPC kills to be able to go to the zones. So that's a great place to start. I always recommend something like that to start at, because you can progressively get more stuff, more bones, and get prayers up, and get tickets and orbs and a bunch of good items from at the lower levels, which is a little harder to get to. So I think that's where we're going to start, and that's where we're going to head to. So yeah, I'm going to fast forward so that way you guys don't have to keep on watching this boring stuff. Alright guys, we actually just reached 99 range, so that was actually super quick. We actually hit it before we got 50 kills. So we're going to focus on defense next. That's going to be the next course of route. Like I said, you can get to 1200 HP, so that's really, really cool, and that's going to help out with bossing and the raids as well. So that's going to be really, really cool. So I'm just going to continue fast forwarding this until we get to level 99 defense. Alright guys, and that is actually 50 kills right there, so we're actually going to move on from here, which is awesome because we get another 25 tickets. So let's see what we can spend this on. Let's go ahead and get the body. Let's go ahead and get the body, because basically they're all going to do the same thing for the most part, but this actually gives us a little bit more range bonuses, so we're actually going to go with that. So let's go to teleports, and then we're also going to go to the zones now, so that we finally unlock that. So you have to have 50 kills before you can actually before you can go to the zones, which is actually, you know, pretty reasonable. That's not bad. Now these do take a little while more to kill, just because they have a little bit more health, but it's actually still going to be very, very quick, as you can see. And you do have a damage bar up there, so that way you can always check to see how much damage you're inputting, which is cool too. So yeah. So I'm going to continue doing this, and basically, like I said, you can right click and see all the drops, so it'll tell you. We're actually going to go for that right there. It's 350 damage range increase damages, so that's significantly better compared to our 120 or 140. So we're gonna go for that. Obviously, you can go get the other stuff too. This is a little bit more common, and instead of us getting one ticket on the Bulbasaurus kills, we're actually gonna be getting 10 tickets now. It's a 1 in 15 drop, but that's a lot better than what it was before. So we'll just keep grinding that out and kind of go from there. Now you can get the progression box. I personally haven't gotten one just yet because my RNG is not very good. So we're gonna focus on getting the imp spawn bow, which is actually a decent bow at this level. So let's focus on that and then kind of go from there. Alright guys, so we actually have a vote box coming in. As you can see, somebody typed that in the chat, so we're actually going to go to VBoss and see what we can do, see what we can get. Well, there you go, and he already died. It's super quick, guys, so you gotta be on it. Normally you want to go after the Goku first, but, you know, in this instance, it's, you know, kind of worth it because we won't really get a whole lot, because you have to be able to put a little bit of damage in before you can actually get a drop, or even just one damage. But like I said, you gotta be on it. The vote box is always a good place to start. Like I said, it's one of the best places to start when you're first starting out. So always make sure that you're doing the events, because you can make some serious bank on them. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the first part. There is going to be a part 2 to this series so far. It's going to be the second video, so I will be posting that shortly after this video is uploaded onto YouTube.
hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Please like, favorite, and subscribe for more content just like this. And like for part 2. Bye-bye.